It's meat and fruit. So it's not technically carnivore anymore, although it was at one point. It's like paleo, I guess. But what I'm doing is I'm eating meat and fruit. I became a vegan because around that time was my first NPC bikini competition. Pretty much all I ate was chicken and broccoli and vegetables. I ate so much chicken that it made me resent and hate chicken. I kid you not. I was like, yo, fuck chicken. I hated it so much. And vegetables, whatever, but chicken over and over again. It's hard to eat, it's hard to chew, it's hard to like, and there's no fat. It's literally just, it's like rubber, but dry. And even if it's moist, it's so much chicken can make you go insane.
Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
I ended up downloading this book, Skinny Bitch. And I don't know, I just thought it was like this cute little book. It had a girl on it and she was supposed to be sexy, so I thought, okay, interesting read. I really had no idea that it was a book on going vegan and why you should. So it just started off as like, hey, don't take painkillers, dumbass, just deal with your pain. Your pain is your body's way of letting you know that something is wrong. Don't try to shield any of that so that you can better understand your body. It was things like that that really resonated with me, that I'm like, oh, duh. Like, don't take medicine, don't take Tylenol, just listen to your body.
Do you guys know that your body will literally tell you what it needs? All you have to do is listen to it.
That kind of thing. And then eventually it goes into, hey, so don't eat meat, don't be mean to animals. Oh, cute. This is my outfit for today. So I read this book. I agreed with pretty much everything it said. It seemed like it made sense to me. I went vegan, cold turkey. No pun intended. I just completely was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to eat animals. It's kind of gross. It's kind of fucked up towards animals. I was really strict with it really fast. I was really into this idea that eating animals made you cruel. It's not that I think that killing animals is a good thing. I think that maybe the reason that I was so attached to the idea that if you eat meat, you're a terrible person is because I didn't feel so good about myself. Honestly, it was something that kind of validated me, and it was something I could say, like, look, I'm a good person because I do this. I don't eat animals, so I'm such a nice and compassionate person. I'm not saying that this is true for everyone, but it was something that made me feel like a special snowflake, and it made me feel a little superior, maybe.
You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
I'm doing something that not everybody does or can do, and something that people think is so strong for some reason. It kind of motivated me, whether or not I realized that at the time. It felt a little bit cleaner because in the book they explain that as soon as something dies, it begins to rot, and it made me think of roadkill. Like, if you were to hit an iguana in the street and you just saw its body there, whether it just got hit or not, you're gonna look at that and think, ew, that's disgusting. It's a rotting animal, even if it's fresh. So it made sense to me that as soon as animals die, they're rotting flesh, and it kind of felt gross to eat it when you think about that. And so when you switch from eating animals to just like beans and plants and things like that, it did honestly feel a lot cleaner. I actually got kind of fat because things like Oreos and Pop-Tarts were vegan, and I ate those because they're yummy. And I was eating all the carbs in the world, and I couldn't seem to lose weight. And I was kind of freaking out because I was like, this would be so easy if I were just eating chicken and vegetables, but here I am trying to hit my protein goals on a bunch of vegan food. It wasn't working out for me. Basically, the carnivore diet, the way I'm doing it is it's just gonna be meat, and actually I'm gonna have berries too, because like if I can't have berries, then I'm gonna have shitty ass workouts because I need some type of a carb. So it's gonna be mostly beef, but I might throw some chicken in there too, but mostly beef, like ground beef and steak and shit, and chicken and turkey, berries, and water. So no caffeine, no coffee. They say you can have milk and cheese and eggs and all that. I'll probably have eggs. I don't really want milk and cheese, but basically just meat. And fucking maybe I will though, because probiotics. I'm playing with all the camera effects. I guess this is supposed to be like a sunset through the blinds. And I think it's cool. I just downloaded this app. It's called Prequel. And it's supposed to be like, I guess 80s, 90s, different kind of filters, and I'm into that. And I just went to Target and bought a bunch of food. So you can see what kind of things I'm meal prepping to get shredded starting tomorrow. I got 3 of these because this is what I cook all the meat in, because otherwise it gets really nasty, really messy, and I'm not always in the mood to clean. So maybe this is lazy. I call it efficient, because I don't have time to clean all the grease from all the meat that I make. It's too much. I got some fruit. Like I said, this is not completely carnivore. It's actually technically paleo, I think, because I'm still gonna eat fruit. So I got some bananas. I try to get the small ones because my dad told me that if they're smaller, they're better. So I just always pick the little tiny bananas. I got some clementines, which I don't know if clementines and mandarins are the same thing, but in my mind, they're the same thing. So clementine, mandarins, these are my favorite. And I love avocados. Who doesn't love avocados, right? They're good, healthy fat, got vitamins and all sorts of good stuff in them for you. And they go great with everything. So avocados for the win. Mixed berries. They freeze them at their peak time, like when they're perfect for eating. I don't know what the fuck this was. But yeah, they freeze them at their peak when they're perfect for eating. So they don't go bad like regular fresh berries, and they're cheaper. So I would say go with frozen. I went with frozen, but do whatever the fuck you want to do. I got cheese. I don't know how to do this. I feel like a girl with a makeup brush. Like, we got this cheese. But anyway, I got cheese, Mexican style, because everything Mexican tastes good. I got these pasture-raised eggs because Jordan's mom says these are the best, and she's a smart lady, so I just pretty much trust a lot of things that she says. 80% lean, 20% fat. I got these because I don't want to get meat that's too lean, because then it just like doesn't taste good. Plus a lot of my calories are going to be coming from fat now, because not a lot of them are coming from carbs. I'm only having the fruit for carbs. I'm not having bread or anything like that. So meat has to have enough fat to taste good and to fill me up and to fulfill my fatty needs. I also got these. I eat like 2 of these a day. The meat version of a complete cookie. I literally just make these burgers and then eat them like a cookie. I don't know what's wrong with me. I put a napkin on it so it's not greasy everywhere, but I literally just eat it like a little hockey puck. Because, you know, the macros are good on it. I mean, it's gonna have fat. Everything here is gonna be kind of fatty, but that's again because I'm not having carbs. So I can't have just protein. I gotta make up for it with fat. I got chicken, because it's super easy to cook. Literally all I do is put this in the oven. Sometimes I don't even season it because, I don't know, sometimes I season it, but with the whole carnivore thing, I'm basically trying not to use any plants besides the fruit, but I'm trying not to use pepper or season anything, and it's not bad, and it's more efficient. Literally just warm food up, eat food, makes things as efficient as possible. It doesn't get fucking seasoning everywhere, because I'm a little bit messy sometimes. I'll season stuff for Jordan, but for me, it doesn't matter that much. And honestly, for him, he doesn't really care that much either sometimes. Another bag of chicken. Nashville brown turkey. I got this one. This one's 3 pounds, and then I got this other one that's just a pound. So together, that makes 4 pounds. So I bought an oven pizza because the diet starts tomorrow. I'm eating pizza. I'm about to show you how I prepare this chicken. I'm gonna go kind of fast, so keep up because there's a lot of instructions and shit, and I'm just gonna have to go really fast to keep it interesting, so make sure you keep up. I see some. Come say hi.
Hi, is it pizza time?
Pizza time.
Pizza time. It's pretty good. So for a competition for prep, I brought a Butterfinger cheesecake, and because they're giving these out, I got peanut butter Girl Scout cookies, which is great for bodybuilding if you want to cut down.
I took some frozen berries and I put them in this little Tupperware right here, and I have one for me, one for Jordan. That's how everything turned out. There's beef, turkey, chicken.